I've often said that I wished people could realize all their dreams in wealth and fame, and so that they could see that it's not where you're going to find your sense of completion. This is the voice
of the ego.
And if you listen to it, there will always be someone who's doing better than you. No matter what you gain, ego will not let you rest. It will tell you that you cannot stop until you've left an indelible mark on the earth, until you've achieved immortality. How tricky is this ego that it would tempt us with the promise of something we already possess?
You can't buy happiness. You can buy pleasure, though. An example I like to give is, you know, when I was 16, like my dream car was a Mustang Cobra, right? So if I got a Mustang Cobra, I would have been at a 10. But, you know, a Ferrari would also bring me to a 10. I mean, but you can't go higher than a 10, right? So let's just say that I got, you know, the Ferrari when I was 16, and now we flash forward, I graduate college, and my dad gives me a BMW M5. If I had the Ferrari, now I'm going to be kind of like probably at a 7, right? Because I'm stepping down in a car. But if I had the Mustang Cobra and now I'm going to an M5, I'm going to be back at a 10. Well, it's the same car. You're the same person. You're at the same spot in life. The only difference is your perspective because of your previous experience. You know, people ask like why rich people aren't as happy. And I just think it's because they've upped the bar so far that only the, you know, best things satisfy them. Like when I got out of boot camp, I'll use that as an example. I go to Outback Steakhouse, I'm at a 10, right? Now, if I go to the best restaurant in the fucking world, I mean, I'm like maybe at like a 6 or a 7. I'm just like satisfied. I got 3 chefs. Like I eat the best food all the time. You know what I mean? So like that doesn't make me happy anymore. Like if somebody bought me a Lamborghini, I'd be like, whatever. Like I've had them, I don't care. Like, but if you get, you know, give it to a guy off the street, he'd be at a 10. So I can't buy happiness anymore. You know what I mean? I bought every fucking thing that I ever wanted, right? There's not really anything that I want. So I can't buy any like pleasure. And also if you gave me like a regular car or put me in a regular hotel, I would actually be at like below the normal level. Whereas a normal person would be like happy to be on a vacation. You know what I'm saying? So like, I think that has like some correlation.
When How I Met Your Mother first went on the air, I ran into an actress that I knew, and she said, "Are you just like so happy all the time?" And I remember thinking, does she really think that when CBS picked up the show, it left me with an inability to feel anything other than unbridled joy? But the joke was on me because I kind of thought it would. I had bought into the not uncommon notion that when I taste success, when I get over there, then I'll be happy. But the strangest thing happened. As the show got more successful, I got more depressed.
I would say the first 2 seasons, I found myself being, I was a little grumpy and a little, I had a hard time accessing the gratitude. What it did do for me, and I'm endlessly grateful for this, is I was able to puncture a lot of illusions and myths about like what would make me happy. It was like, well, money didn't do it, or getting a house didn't do it, although I like my house. Fame doesn't do it. You know, women don't do it necessarily. I found that there were certain things that the culture tells you, if you have this, you'll be happy. Yeah. And I found it didn't work that way.
Money will not make you happy. Like, if you're not happy, you're not happy. So it'll make you jubilant and it'll make you giddy for a second. You know, if I dropped off 100 million, you know, at your feet right now, it would definitely change your attitude for a bit. But sooner or later, you're coming back. You're coming back to your happiness level. I've never tried to get money to make me happy, ever. I've never thought, oh, I'm gonna go get X money, this much money, and I'm gonna somehow be happier. I've never, ever, I don't even know where this concept came from, the connection between the two. You know, I go to the gym, I think I'm gonna build muscle. I go to the water fountain, I think I'm gonna quench a thirst. I go to a football game, I think I'm gonna be entertained. I get money, I never think about, okay, I'm gonna get 10 million bucks and I'm gonna suddenly be happy. Now, I never even think about it like that. Like, I experience my happiness when I accomplish something I'm proud of.
I mean, the truth is, I've got a lot of wealth, little pieces of paper, says Berkshire Hathaway on it. They're claim checks on all kinds of goods and services in the world. They can buy anything. I can buy 400-foot yachts and have 20 homes and all that. I wouldn't be happier. I've been on 400-foot yachts, and I've lived the life a little bit with people that have 10 homes and everything, And I live in the same house I bought in 1958. And if I could spend $100 million on a house and make me a lot happier, I'd do it. But for me, that's the happiest house in the world. And it's because it's got memories and people come back and all that sort of thing. So I am doing what I love to do with people I love. And it doesn't get any better than that. The secret is to find what you love to do. I mean, I tell the students, look for the job that you would take if you didn't need a job.
Your need for acceptance can make you invisible in this world. Don't let anything stand in the way of the light that shines through this form. Risk being seen in all of your glory. Because ultimately, we're not the avatars we create. We're not the pictures on the film stock. We are the light that shines through.